Hey guys, Pitmaster. I'm here with the Doc.
John, good to see you again.
Pitmaster and the Doc, and we're going to talk a little about everything. This is the best podcast out there today. You can give the guy 5 days to rest or heal, and it's still not going to be okay. They give them 5 minutes. That might be okay in a groin kick or some other minor infraction, like a groin kick, But for an eye poke or an eye gouge like Glover got against, he got plenty of them against John Jones and Gustafsson. Glover had problems seeing 5 days later. Forget 5 minutes, not even 5 hours. You're still blurry. So once you get eye poked, the fight's changed, and the victim of the eye poke is going to be at a disadvantage for the rest of the fight. The fight is not even at all anymore. So when there's an eye poke, if the referee gives the guy 5 minutes, even after 5 minutes, of course the guy's going to want to keep fighting, but he's an impaired fighter. It's not a fair fight anymore. And John Jones knows that. He's joked about that in the past. Gustafsson, those were brutal eye pokes against Glover. Like I said, I talked to Glover 5 days later. He still had blurry vision.
How do you solve this problem in the UFC? Do you take a point even if it's an accident? That's the only way you stop it.
No, you can't.
Well, then everyone gets a free eye poke.
No, that's not how you stop it, because a point isn't going to make a difference. The guy still can't see. He still has blurry vision. The only way to fix this is change the gloves. Potentially more.
Now you've created a soccer match where everyone falls on the ground and rolls around and pretends they're injured.
I don't think fighters are not soccer players. Soccer players are by nature, weaker people than fighters. They're of course they're not nearly as tough as fighters. You can't compare a soccer player with a fighter. Just try. Hold your eyelid open and try to scratch your cornea with your fingernail. Just so lightly.
I'm not recommending that.
He's a doctor. He can't. He has the Hippocratic Oath. I don't.
I'm recommending you don't do that.
No.
So what did you think? Herb Dean steps in.
I think he did a great job.
Great job. He tried to keep the doctor away, which actually I like, because he didn't want to see the doctor come in and just call the fight.
Yeah. He said no. He has 5 minutes.
He has 5 minutes.
He has 5 minutes.
He didn't even want him in there.
No.
And he kind of got him out of there and said, "Look, this fighter's not mortally injured. Give him 5 minutes for his eye to open up and relax." I really liked the way Herb Dean handled it. He kind of took control of the situation.
Perfect.
It was really good.
That was one of the best things.
And Herb was so confident. He's like, his eyes just spasmed. It's gonna open up, and then it didn't. And it was a bummer. Octagon after the fight. The fans are so upset that this fight got called.
They're not just upset. They're just stupid and they're just weak. They're just fucking
so
dumb
this
as
is
shit.
though the
they're
problem.
Pathological. Well, Jeremy has to live with if he was just faking it. And it's like, you just scratched this fucking guy in the eye, could have ruined his life, for God's sakes, because of you. You scratched him. He didn't scratch himself, and now you're saying, hope you can live with yourself. Herb Dean is way fucking up there as a referee. The way he shoved that opponent, saving, the guy that was about to get pounded again, who is clearly unconscious on the ground, he was there in a second, and he tackled the guy off of him, saving the other guy from unnecessary punishment. Great stoppage. And then the way he controlled the doctor and the fighters for that 5 minutes in the last fight. Herb Dean is just gone up huge amounts. Let me tell you something. This is a true story. Can I put you on speaker for a sec? Okay. The way, what was that Peterson Bravo fight? Okay. The way you actually put yourself in harm's way, and your timing and your decisiveness and getting that guy off of him before he's able to hurt him anymore. Okay. You put that fight, right, in with the way you handled the Stevens, Jeremy Stevens against Yair fight, the way you handled the doctor. You could have so easily been like intimidating and go, oh, okay, you controlled it and said, nope, you got 5 minutes. And the way you controlled everything in that, you had such cage control. Those two.
Thank you so much for appreciating me, brother.
Oh, man.
John Appleman. I know I always took him for you, but John calling in. John, you've always called me, and get my back, man. I appreciate it.
Bro, I'm telling you, that fight, those two fights, the last fight in the main card and the first kind of fight in the main card, the way you handle both of those, it's like you saying, I'm the fucking best referee in the world. Can we get you on our show next week?
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. How about the week after next? Because I'll be gone this weekend and through next week.
Are you gonna be at Bellator?
No, I'm gonna be. No, I'll be at two. I'll be doing two. I'll be in Russia for this weekend. I leave tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm gone for this weekend and then next weekend.
Okay.
And then I'll be back next weekend. Let's do it after that.
Let's do it, cause we're just doing a podcast talking about you, and you're like, I was just picturing that last fight, and my partner was like saying, yeah, Herb, he handled the doctor, man. It's like, you. Okay, brother, I'll let you go, but I'll look for you in like 2 weeks. I'll call you and set it up.
Okay, when do you want to do it? You want to do it during the week or something? I'll drive up.
Like Monday. We could do it on. Man, if you could drive up or whatever, that would be too good. But if not, we could have you on Skype. But either way.
All right, let's go for Monday.
All right, brother.
I'll
Thanks.
reach out to you all right, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks, brother. Wow. You heard him. What did he say? How could you be a nicer guy too? He one of the fucking best referees on the planet, refereeing every fucking UFC, and he's like, just so accommodating. Oh my god.
Your Rolodex and your phone's funny. My phone's full of doctors' numbers. Your phone's full of
Referees and
refs.
fighters and trainers.
That's
right.
awesome.
Well, that was fantastic. So we're gonna have Herb Dean in 2 weeks.
Are we done?
Thanks.
All right, till next time, man. Share the podcast and stuff.
Share, everybody, the best podcast in the world. I'll see you guys.